Hi, this is Stold. Welcome, and today we're taking a look at the Simic version. We do have like a little bit, like this is black, but it's two mana, so it's for 4 mana we can Raksasa's bargain. But yeah, yesterday's video, assuming these are in correct order, we did the Gruul one, and then came up with the idea that we could do a Simic one as well. So let's look at the new cards. And if you haven't seen that video, you should probably go check it out. Yeah, so we're doing the Landfall thing that everyone's doing, but we're doing it on a budget. So just to recap, Mossborn Hydra, you get that free in one of the decks. So you should have 1 copy of that. If you don't have that, you can just go 4 copies of the Wildwood Scourge, which arguably is very close to being which one's better. In the longer game, I think the Wildwood Scourge is a better card. Because you cast it on 2, and if you have a Chocobo out, then the Chocobos can grow that. Anything else, like a bit more. There's more things that can pump this, just besides lands. And then also it kind of has pseudo landfall because of that. So obviously this does double in power and stuff like that. But if you had a power doubler in the deck, which we don't, this would be almost identical to that. That being said, some of the new cards in this one is we have the Biomechan Engineer, a green and a blue for 2/2, and when it enters you make a Lander token, so we got our nice Lander token replacement. You could also pay 8 mana, which doubt you're ever going to do that. 1 Atomic Microsizer. This is the finisher of all finishers. When you have big bad Chocobos that don't have trample, and you can just attack in, you can make it a 1/1, so you give it a power bonus because it's a 0/0 or 0/1, and it can't be blocked this turn. Maybe we should have 2 of them in. I don't know. Trying out 1, seeing how we're going. We got 3 Gene Pollinators that we can tap non-land or any permanent to make colored mana, but obviously lands make mana. But that being said, since we're going with the cheap mana base, if you play this land, you can tap it with the Gene Pollinator to actually have it make mana on turn 2. So if you Gene Pollinator on 1 and you have, you just have 1 untapped land, you can technically have 2 mana on turn 2 with an Evolving Wild or Escape Tunnel in your hand. The Meltstrider's Resolve is a fight effect, and it gives your creature +0/+2, and then it can't be blocked by more than 1 creature, so just another way for some more evasion. It's pretty good. Got some pretty good evasion in this one. Trying out 1 Cryogen Relic, just to draw a card, and then you can sack it to put a stun counter on a target tapped creature, and then you'll draw a card when it leaves the battlefield as well. So it is 2 cards in 1, so it does replace itself, and then it does give you a card advantage and possibly stun one of the opponent's tapped creatures that previously attacked you. Or maybe they were used to crew a spaceship or whatever. 1 Biosynthic Burst, still don't know about this card. It's a good untapper, but it doesn't give hexproof, and I've been gotten by it. And it's quite possible that we just need more Overprotect instead of that place, but definitely want to try out the new cards. Drix Fatemaker, it's the same thing as the Chocobos. Oh no, sorry. Drix Fatemaker puts a +1 counter and then gives all your creatures that have +1 counters trample. So just another way to push in that extra damage. The Sea Chip Agrarian is the one that also has Landfall that gets +1 counters. But also when you tap it, so if you tap it with a Gene Pollinator, you can make a Lander token. If you attack with it, make a Lander token, then you pay 2 mana to give it a +1/+1 counter with that Lander token you just made. So pretty nice little technology. Eusocial Engineering for 3 and 2 green. It's an enchantment that makes 2/2 robot tokens whenever a land enters, and you can warp it in for 2. So on turn 3, you warp it in, play your Evolving Wilds, sack your Evolving Wilds, get 2/2 robot tokens. I don't know if we should have more of these in this style of mana base compared to the other one when we were doing the rare lands. It might actually be better to have 2 of these in the deck because that's a really great turn 3 play. Sure, you're not putting out a Hydra, but you are putting out 4 power onto the board. And we're going with 1 pull through the Weft, 3 and 2 green. So this at the top end. You return 2 non-land permanents from your graveyard to your hand, which is 2 creatures, and then you return 2 lands from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So you get to get your escape tunnels and evolving wilds back onto the battlefield to give you some more searches, and they'll come in tapped, so you can't use them right away, but they do 2 triggers. And then, you know, like I said, we got Rakshasa's Bargain because we have the tri-land we could play. Blue-green and excuse of black. But if we don't, you know, it just gives us one, you know, dual land. But if we don't want to, if we don't pay the black mana, we can just pay two. So it just costs you 4 to draw 2 cards, and then you put 2 cards into your graveyard. So nice little stock up at instant speed for the cheap. Talked about the Biomechan Engineer. We got 2 Sky Serpent Seekers, so you can pay 4 to reveal the top cards, and you get 2 lands into the battlefield, and you put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's also a Death Touch creature. So it begs into the question, should we replace that with the Sniper? I don't know yet. We need to play some games, but it is possible that you might go with a full playset of that and then just do less Snipers. The thing about the Sniper is it does have Vigilance, so it does work nicely with +1 counters. Still got the Shoopuf in there for Landfall. We did upgrade to put the Hunter's Talent in so that we can have another fight spell and possibly give us some card advantage later on if we unlock it. But mana is tight in this deck, as we always want to be doing stuff and putting pressure on the opponent. Yeah, and then I guess the mana base, we just went with all basics. This is a uncommon land. It could easily just be more basics or more Evolving Wild with the 4 full copies. But I really wanted to have more lands since we do have the pull through the Weft. We do have the Sky Seeker Serpent, but this reveals 2 land cards, so it's not necessarily basics, but it just means we can get more escape tunnels and the like. It's like, yeah, that's the deck. Let's get into some games, see how we do. Opponent goes first on the draw. Good to know. Evolving Wilds. We'll go blue. Blow their brains. No creatures. What the hell are you doing? What are you up to over there? A fetch land? What? Why? Why are you fetch landing? Why are you fetch landing in that deck? I don't understand. Wouldn't you just do a 2-color card unless you're playing 3 colors? A whole lot of nothing. Can I get a creature? 10 cards drawn, 0 creatures. Oh, I messed it up, dude. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I mean, if they have a kill spell, they're just gonna kill it, right? So, not gonna matter. More bats anyway. Yep. Do we escape tunnel? Maybe. I'd probably raise the pass deck for sure. Huh. Might as well just do this. Yeah, I don't care. Bulk it up, baby. The fact that you got rid of Erase the Past. I mean, you're probably looking for lands, but that guarantees you have another one in your hand, right? That's great. Oh, I messed up. I totally messed that up. 100% messed up. All those counters could have went on the Gene Pollinator, and we would have got counters on the Hydra as well. What a mistake. Too busy looking at whatever this garbage is. Okay. I think we'll put it here. I'll put it here. Attack in. Excellent. I'll just take a blue just because they put it on their bat, but now we just kill the bat. I mean, they're gonna raise the past anyway, I guess, I suppose. But they're 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 mana short of the Shoopuf. being able to animate. They definitely have another Raise the Past. Oh, and they have a Bloodthirsty Conqueror. They gained 3 life. That 2 on the Shoopuf, man, I bet you. So they have another Raise the Past in their hand. They had Raise the Past in the top 3. Third of their deck, they had 3 Raise the Pasts. Need another land? I don't know if we're just dead. Four, 5. I think we just attack in with this, right? We'll do an attack next turn, I think. We're still short on this Shoopuf thing. See, that's why I know they have another Raise the Past. Like 100%. And we're just dead next turn. So 100% we're dead next turn. With a second Raise the Past. They had 3 Raise the Past in the top of their deck. They're gonna go up to 19. I don't know what we can draw here that, you know, like a fight spell, bite spell. I don't know. 6, 7, 8. We're going to 8. 7? Where's 6? 7, 8. I think we're dead. All out attack, we're dead. Wow. That's like the worst possible draw. This thing? Oh, I could do that? I messed up then. Is it? I think we just have to attack with everything, right? We don't have a choice. I messed up with the Shoopuf. No, I mean, that would have had a tap. Oh, he could have tapped that down. I don't know, we'll see. Can they survive? 15, 19, 20, 21? 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8. I mean... they just have Raise the Past, right? I mean, the last card in their hand, Raise the Past, right? So we could just put him to 1. If it would have been a land, if I would have drew a land, we win the game. I mean, I guess you could have Agrarianed to hold up the bite, but then you're still at 1. I mean, you need to get the Shoopuf out. They're just waiting on a Raise the Past. Raise the Past does it, right? I'm not going to highlight this village, but they could hit the village to hit a creature. I don't know if it puts it into their hand. Elspeth. Might do it. I could kill my creature. I could kill Elspeth. I need a land though. We'll start with this. Let me start with this. Do we bargain? I mean, I guess I made the play line like we would have bargained before attacking if we weren't doing that. That might be it. I still don't want to highlight this village. I think that was the right play line. I mean, you could have bargained before attacking, and if I got the Trample Boy, but I think I already used the Trample Boy. Yeah. I mean, we do have other things that give Trample, right? So, and it is possible I could have hit a second. So it would have been probably good to lead off with this And then I could have made a decision on if I wanted to bite Elspeth or not. Okay, that was a mistake. Should have got the other thing, I think. I think we lead off with the bargain. Oh, we just need trample, right? He's staying alive. There it is. Yeah, puts it into his hand. Okay. We start with this. I think we need this freaking guy. I haven't played a land yet. I don't know, man. I really needed that land. I guess I should have took the land instead of the dragon sniper. Oh, it's what here? Shoopuf. They're gonna lose 2 guys at least. The Sanctifier they need to keep if they want to try to kill me. I guess they double block with the Essence Chandler, yeah. It's pretty good. They do have the Pain land. I think it might just be... Are we dead? I don't know. I think we need to get this sniper out. Oh, they double block. They screwed up their blocks. Wow. We have to block that, I think. But then if they attack, they can't block. Oh, did they kill me? Definitely blocking. Ooh, yeah. Get rid of this guy. What a game. Woo. Epic. If you got less cards in your deck, bro, you probably beat me. Is that 22 in their grave? 70, 80 cards. You just need to trim some stuff, man. Whew. What a close game. That might have been a 20-minute game. Alright. We're at time. Shit. I go first. No Chocobo on 1. That sucks. Big balls. Shoopuf? I mean, it's so terrible. What a terrible start. Can't say no to this, though. I go first and I'm behind. Right? I go first and I'm behind. That sucks, man. I go first and I'm behind. Shoopuf? I can't Shoopuf. Oh, the land. The land, bro. I need a green. Sucks. I don't have another removal spell either. I think we kill this. I'll kill the alpha male. The original. I don't know if it's good to attack in. They could put down like the big other Chocobo, and then they put down a land. Well, I guess they'll put down land first, right? Shoopuf first. We can. Then Raksasa's bargain with the Gene Pollinator at instant speed. Well, that's better than the bird. No blocks. Let's race. Shoopuf. Sniper. Land. Attack in? I'll keep the other guy back. I don't know if that's the right move, but if they kill my sniper and they go hog wild, I'm gonna want to try to prevent like 10 damage, right? We're definitely drawing a land this turn. They use their ordeal. Yep, they have removal. Yep, just like I was saying. I think so. It kind of sucks that I have to full price this bargain then. Maybe I should have played a land. Do we stay back on defense is the question. I think so. Make them have it. I mean, we don't have lethal. They could have lethal. They could have another Chocobo kick. I mean, I didn't draw my removal, so still looking. Serpent Seeker. I think we have to send it, right? Gotta send it. Can only be blocked by one. They could still have it. Chocobo kick. They play their land for the turn, right? Entered this turn, yep. I have to block it, right? I think we're just gonna play it. Seems pretty good. Let's go. Let's go. You gonna block it? I'm gonna pump it. I'm scared. Could have like +3. Whew, baby. Epic win. I love those mirror matches. That's really great. Oh, 100% had fun. So you could see, like, they have the value, but obviously Shoopuf is really good. The Fatemaker is good value. They're playing mono green, so we got Raksasa's bargain. We had the Serpent Seeker. We got the Gene Pollies doing the work, right? Just being able to do that. We're playing the cheap lands, Evolving Wilds. They're playing Fable Passages. So they're not playing. They should have 8 or 9 fetch lands in their deck, I think is the term. We're playing 7, but you know, just having that ability to get through more cards, see more cards, and then Shoopuf, obviously, that thing was getting ready to pop 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, that thing was gonna pop, or could have popped. Is the card draw in blue better? Possibly. I think I want to start using like the right side, huh? So I don't get screwed up. I think we'll go with this. We could Dragon Sniper on one, possibly. We're definitely Fate-makering, right? Instead of developing the board, we want to pump up our Chocobo. And we want to get this Agrarian down as quick as possible. Obviously, if we get a tapper, that'd be great. So we're probably in a mirror. Looking for removal spells. They might have Hydras. You know, we need a removal spell. So we're looking for fetch lands. There's a Gene Poly. One turn too late, though. For sure. I feel like we send the sniper. We definitely want the Agrarian. And then we could Fatemaker next turn and put the +1 counter on the Dragon Sniper. Well. Yeah, that's perfect. A perfect draw out. Put the +1/+1 counter here. We'll attack in. Make a Lander token. Pump up the Agrarian. I mean, maybe you don't have any options, but +1/+1. Don't know what you're playing. Some version, some Landfall version, I would guess. And you just didn't draw the low end, and that's why we have a sweet curve. These are budget Simic Landers. So, let's look at it. Rarity, rare. One card. Rarity, Mythic. Just to confirm this, Mythics are showing up. 0 Mythics. Mossborn Hydra. Learn from the land. 1 Mossborn Hydra. Thank you very much. So, totally budget deck. The only rare in the so until they change the free decks, this is good. You know, obviously for new players. So everyone should have one of those. It's really great. You know, we didn't get to see the Relic, didn't get to see the Microsizer. Obviously, this is just like pretty much just a great finisher. Like you have something that doesn't have trample. We got to see, you know, the Fatemaker is really good. Obviously, having more of those would be good, but I think we have a good distribution. Still out on the Biosynth, but I'm gonna keep using it. I think just being able to untap like a Chocobo and block something when they don't expect it is just pretty good. The Pull Through the Weft, a really nice card that might be something nice to add to the Gruul deck, but I was having trouble with the Gruul deck for some reason getting to mana, so I don't know. Maybe it's because we didn't have 3 Pollinators, and then, I don't know, maybe we needed more artifacts? Yeah, we went down on the Agrarians to just 2 of them, so it is possible that the Gruul one could fit that in. I do like the mana base. I'd be interested to see how this mana base works for the Gruul deck, and what tri-land we have for the Gruul deck would be interesting, and seeing if we can get in you know, a card like this where it has that hybrid mana cost where you could pay 2 instead of playing black, so it's, you know, it costs you 4 to draw 2 cards, but it's really great. Yeah, went 3-2 first game, might have gotten cut. I got mana screwed in the beginning, had 2 lands, and that was it. And then after that we went on a nice run. So yeah, this has been told. Hope you enjoyed this budget Landers deck in Simic colors. See you next time.
Do 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 do.